You need to watch this if you struggle with spooky stories. This tale is not for the faint of heart. The Montenegro family's tale will give you chills. The Montenegro family had always been well respected in town. Their ancestral home, perched atop a lonely hill, had stood for centuries, weathering storms and secrets alike. When the patriarch, Hector Montenegro, passed away, his children returned to settle his affairs. They hadn't been back in years, and the house seemed to hold its breath as they arrived. Among the dust-covered books and faded portraits, they found an old yellowed envelope resting on his desk. It bore no sender, no recipient, yet the ink inside was fresh. Curious, they opened it, only to find a blank page. Confused and a bit unnerved, they set it aside. That night, as they sorted through their father's belongings, the lights flickered. A floorboard creaked in the hallway. Laura, the youngest, felt an icy chill as a shadow flickered past the door. The next morning the envelope sat on the desk again. This time there were words scrawled across the page. "You shouldn't have opened this." At first, they dismissed it as a cruel prank, until the dreams began. Night after night they all saw the same vision. Their father hunched over his desk, writing frantically, eyes hollow with terror. Each time they tried to get closer, he turned, his lips moving silently, his expression desperate. Every morning, new words appeared on the letter. "Let me go, close the door, not much time left." The messages grew more urgent with each passing day. One night Laura awoke in a panic. Standing in her doorway was her father's figure, just as in the dream, his lips moving but no sound escaping. Frozen in fear, she followed his gaze. To the letter, now resting on her nightstand. Without thinking, she grabbed it and hurled it into the fireplace. The house groaned, as if exhaling a deep breath. The figure in the doorway vanished. By morning the letter was gone. The envelope had crumbled to ash. The Montenegro house fell silent after that. The oppressive atmosphere lifted and the siblings felt a strange sense of peace. But on stormy nights when the wind howled through the hills, some swore they could still hear a whisper carried through the trees. "Thank you." And so, the Montenegro family's haunting secret became a legend, whispered among the townsfolk for generations to come.